Alright, so in this video, I'll show you few Git aliases which helped me personally. So I thought to share with you very ordinary stuff, but it helped me. Basically, when you deal with a big Git repo, you are bound to have some aliases. Everyone has it, so it's not a big deal. And I wrote about them in my blog. Um, so you might check out my blog to find out the piece I have written about it. So here is a quick take where I'll show you few Git aliases which might help to deal with a big Git repository. Okay, so to give you some sort of sense what I've just babbled to you, let me go to my terminal. I believe I'm zoomed enough. Oh, by the way, my git config file is uh, there, up there in online in GitHub, GitLab, or SourceSat. You might grab it from there or have a peek into it just to look into it. But these are the new stuff I have curated what I'm going to show you. So I'm going to any Linux kernel is a big repo. So I'm writing a Linux next Git repo where the development happen. In fact, the normal Linux Git repo is quite big too. So 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 the project has various kind of file. Uh, I have categorized three things which generally uh, uh, we need to look after. So shell file, C file, and header file, right? So so these are the main three categories. There are other files which probably people need to look after, but I generally look into these three sections mainly. So and I use FZF for the ease of readability to find out. I simply write git shell files. You see, git shell files, that the aliases is basically to enlist all the shell file inside that git repo. It's huge, so you'd get all. It's simple extension. Bang. See, you can search whatever. Pretty darn simple, right? So likewise, if I do C files, it will only enlist the C files. That means I'm trying to segregating what kind of file I'll be looking at and for specific reason. So if I do, all the C files inside that Git repo will get shown like this. Okay, so basically, as I said, you deal with the big repo you started to doing. There are many other way, but this I find this is very easy. Assembly file, right? We have so many assembly files there, so um, you could use it like that. So these are pretty darn simple thing or small thing, but it helps to weigh down the big repository in a various way. Or if your repository which is happening to have different kind of files, you could apply the same thing. So what did I do? Git aliases, um, grep as some files. Oh really? Shell files. See, this is what I have as an alias in my git config. I'm not going to open my git config here locally because of some other sensitive information, but the uploaded version, which is there in GitHub, GitLab, and SourceArt, which should be very publicly consumable. And I'm just gripping out the stuff here on the screen so you can have a look. So this is the asm shell file stuff. It's simply git ls files with a .sh extension. The rest of the stuff is simple FCF layout for seeing it. Okay. Likewise, if I do C files, I'm misspelling it, right? See, likewise, see. So this basically it git ls files and with some FCF combination. That's all. But these trivialities uh, sometimes help you to narrow down the stuff so you won't get distracted in a big repository, or you don't need to hover through all the big repository. You could write the stuff in the repository itself. If you combined with FCF, there you can write the regexes and find it out. But I found it this is extremely easy to parse, so that is why these things are there. It helps me, so I thought I should share with people. Okay, so I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.